What's up, guys? Quick little video for today. I'm just gonna have a whole bunch of stuff on it. There's the old quarantine. The fish is doing pretty good. We'll do a little bit more on that. As you can tell, it's pond season again. I've got projects all over. There's my paint, ready to paint the roof. It's pretty rainy this weekend, so probably not gonna happen. Bunch of inside projects for today. So I'm gonna try to make a skimmer. Just gonna mess around with it. Probably won't do a whole lot of how I'm doing it because I don't know if it's gonna work. So other than that, guys, another exciting thing today. I have a highly anticipated package showing up. So when that shows up, we'll do a little unboxing, a little reveal of what it is. Pretty excited to get it. So buckle down, guys. Stand by for the rest of the video. Well, gang, as you can tell, like I said, it's pretty wet, sloppy out. But got the skimmer project done. And holy crap, guys, look, it works. It is skimming water. I can't believe it. Got that tarp strap holding it in place. A couple little fine-tuned things I got to do yet. But as you'll see, she's pulling the water in. I have a media bag right there. That's what's filtering. It's just obviously for the big stuff. Piece of 4-inch pipe, capped off on the bottom with a pump, 800 gallon per hour pump hooked right to it. And you see the outlet shooting that way. But by gosh, I mean, it's working. So I'm gonna find some floaty stuff. Here, try a leaf, crumple it up into small pieces. Let's see what happens. Oh my gosh, look at that, guys. Look, little bigger pieces are getting caught by the screen, but pulling it right in. She's working just like she was designed to do. Look at that, awesome. Very happy with how that turned out. Hey guys, how's it going? So just figured I'd do a couple little updates. Obviously I didn't have a video out last week. I had to do some non-fish related stuff in the yard. Had to rebuild one of my pergolas because the wood was old and rotten when I bought the house. And this winter, a piece actually fell out of it. It was that rotten. So I decided I better get that done. But I did get the paint and everything bought. So when it's time to paint the roof, we'll be rocking and rolling, ready to go with that. So quick little update on the sick fish. If you'll remember from the last video, he's doing much better. Starting to do 10%, 20% water changes in his quarantine tank and letting the salt come out with it. Of course, when you set up quarantine for what this fish had, he had cold water dropsy. You want a 0.6% salinity to your water. So of course I had to buy a salinity meter, but it ended up being about, for 30 gallons, it ended up being about, if I remember right, 24 or 26 ounces. That's weight of salt to 30 gallons of water. And it ended up being at 0.62%, which is pretty much spot on. So he's doing good. Just waiting for the pond temperature to get back up so we can put him back out in the pond. And then I'm probably gonna move the bigger goldfish, the 3 bigger goldfish out of this tank out to the pond because again, they were pond fish. And then they can hang out in there and grow with the rest of the big boys. And I'll probably keep the rest of them in here for a little while yet. Still planning on trying to get that second pond done, but again, we'll see. We'll see what happens. So as I mentioned in my little intro, working on a different skimmer. And again, I'm very particular what I want out of a skimmer. The reason I bought that Hawassi swim skim is because it's my pond is square. So it was triangular and I thought it would fit right into the corner and sit in the corner and be perfect. Everything I ever wanted. As you'll see in the review that I had done for the Hawassi, it just doesn't stay put. And there's no way for me to really secure it and make it stay right where I want it to. I'm gonna keep messing around with it a little bit, but I went out and I bought some 4-inch PVC And as you'll see, I made an in-pond skimmer. It sits tight to the corner. Like I said, it's only a 4-inch diameter. And so far it's doing pretty good. I added some bigger rocks to it to help weight it down, to hold it down, because if it did tilt a little, or if the pump got ahead of the flow a little bit, it would want to come up, because, well, PVC floats, and if the more water you take out, obviously the lighter it gets and it wants to float up. So far, adding that rock seemed to really help. A couple tweaks I'm probably going to do with it as well. But again, this is just a temporary thing. I hope to add some type of permanent skimmer. I might actually go through the wall of my pond and actually have the liner fit right up into it. We'll see. All depends. Like I said, again, a lot of it's going to be dependent on budget. How much I'm going to get aggressive with the new pond. If I decide to take it kind of slow with it for finance reasons, then I'll probably try to get a permanent skimmer mounted in the existing pond. I have a few different ideas rolling around in my head. So that's what's going on there. And like I said, the one I whipped up quick seems to be working pretty good. And another couple things I just wanted to touch on with everybody, since we do have, I think we've gotten like 10 new subscribers in the last couple weeks. So again, I'm no professional. My ponds are not even a year old yet, okay? I'm still learning like a lot of people are. And there is no fix-it-all for everything, guys. Again, the only reason I make videos is to put information out, the stuff that I learn when I learn it, things I pick up from watching other guys on other videos. You know, and for instance, what works for my pond may not work for the next guy. A lot of factors go into place. Where you live, your source water, your temperatures, and literally the environment. Like if you're in a heavily polluted area, I mean, that's going to affect things too. If you have a lot of sun exposure to your pond, a lot of shade exposure, so on and so on. Again, you're establishing an ecosystem, guys. So any little thing can make it be different. So there is no fix-all. There is no exact right way to do things. It's a hobby. It's something you have to stay active with and keep learning things and keep trying things, because eventually you'll find the combination of things that work. And again, there is no 1, 2, 3 setting. There's just not. So again, everybody's got opinions, everybody's got ideas, and it's up to you as the hobbyist to just take all of that stuff and kind of make what works for you work, obviously. So again, just remember that I am not an expert. I'm learning just like everyone else with my sick fish. I had to, get a hold of a person that is a certified koi keeper on one of the Facebook groups that I follow, All Things Koi. It's a pretty good, very informational page. So yeah, like I said, I'm learning and I just pass things on as I learn, and hopefully it'll help somebody else, in the future. So again, guys, time for the big finale. So I'm going to take a couple minutes here, get everything rearranged, and we'll do the big unboxing. While I step away, feel free to try to guess what it might be. I'm pretty excited about it. It's something I wanted to get early last year and just didn't. And so this year I saved up some money and said I'm going to make this happen this year. So stand by for that part of the video, guys, and we'll catch you in a couple minutes. All right, guys, here it is. Here's the big old box. I hope you can hear me. I had to move it back a little ways. I'm talking a little louder, so hopefully it records well. As you can see, pretty plain Jane box. There's one clue for you. No, it's not on a live fish. All right, you flip it over. There you go. Not many clues there. So we'll take these big old staples out. Man, those are some big old staples. Well, I don't know where that one went. Anybody got any guesses yet? It weighs about, what was it, 13 pounds? Yep, 13 pounds. Lost the staple back here. I gotta find it before somebody else sits on it. All right, here we go. All right, here's the owner's manual. Give you a quick little view of the front. Ah, didn't see nothing there, did you? All right, there's that. Any ideas yet? Oh. Ooh. Ooh. I hate styrofoam. Makes a mess. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is my Koi Cafe. Here it is. Got the nice little viewing glass. You can see how full it is. For everybody that doesn't know, this is a automatic feeder. If you look inside, you fill it up. Stab myself. Don't cut towards you. I got plenty of insulation, but don't cut towards you. That's not a good idea. So it comes with this nice little battery, rechargeable battery. Right here. Comes with this nice little hanging hook. I have to figure out how I'm gonna hang her. Won't put her out yet because the water temp's not warm enough, but I do want to figure out how to use it, get everything set accordingly. This is the timer, so you can program your feedings. I think it does up to 24 feedings. So once the time is set, at that time it shakes out a little bit of food, however much you set it for. And yeah, you set it and forget it. We'll see how long the battery charges by itself. I might get the battery charger for it. It's the solar charger. That was an extra 80 bucks if I remember. So yeah, here's our little wires all in here, ready to rock and roll. This is the plug here for the controller. And these two little terminal wires right here for the battery. And here's your quantity feed lever. So that's what, once you get it set up, you do a test drop in like a cookie sheet or something like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and hook this up. There's our positive, red to positive, black to negative. Them are on there nice and tight. And then you got your controller. There's 3 pins, line those up. Plug her in, and look at that. We'll bring her a little closer now. All right, there it is, all fired up, ready to go. So, I have no idea what time it is, so we're gonna guess 3:30 p.m. Hit it again. And there's on the minutes. Go ahead and We're gonna, like I said, guess it's 330. And it's easy enough to fix. So, enter. Feedings. Feeding event. Feeding event number 1. Then you would set your time in. At whatever time you wanted it to feed. So, let's just say 9 a.m. Oh, kick it up to 9 a.m. Enter. Enter. And then the duration is how long it shakes, okay? So we're gonna turn that down to a 2. Enter. Speed. We'll set it at 50, how about that? We'll see what happens. And boom, feeding number 2. Then we would go enter, and we would set the time again. So let's say 11 a.m. Duration. Enter. Enter. All right. Test. All right. Okay. Clear. And all right, enter. And then we should be able to, and then we'll go test. 4, 3, 2, 1. See, that's obviously way too long. Way too long, so we would have to turn that duration down a little bit. So yeah, all in all, guys, you know, the battery sits in there. Coil this up nice and pretty. That sits right next to it. Open your hasp shutter, put your clip in it so the raccoons can't get in her, and there it is, Koi Cafe. So yeah, that's all I got, guys. So that'll wrap it up for this video. And as always, keep on investing, keep on improving, guys. And thanks for watching. Thanks for all the new subscribers. And hit the old like button if you like this video. I'll do more in-depth on the Sweeney Koi Cafe when I get all the kinks figured out. All right? That's all I got, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.